Okay, so we've got this sort of laid out how we think we want it to be. We ordered our appliances today, and so this is the plan. Remember, these cabinets are mostly secondhand IKEA cabinets and a couple of new pieces. We're not 100% sure that the new pieces are going to work. Now, I do have rendering capability with my computer that has allowed me to do, for the most part, get a plan for what this would look like. And I'll add a picture of that here at the end of the video so that you can see what the overall look is supposed to be. So this is turned around backwards right now, but this will be a farmhouse sink, and it's not, doesn't have its legs on it yet, but so this will be farmhouse sink, and then we've got a bank of drawers. This is where it got a little bit dicey because these cabinets are a mix of two different styles. So I think it's called Section and Enhet, and I don't know what the words mean, but they're different.
One means puzzle, and the other one means difficult.
So the feet are not exactly the same. So Dana's going to have to do a workaround in order to get that all figured out. This is the bag of feet and pieces. Anyway, so we will, this is where there's going to be a, Lazy Susan. And then I think we're going to leave this bank of drawers probably for cookie sheets. Possibly. Or we might switch that and put that one over there and bring this guy over here. And make him like a high volume garbage can or something. This is where the dishwasher goes and the stove. And then we decided, this was the tricky part that we've been playing with tonight, is that we're going to put have a kind of a bit of a dead corner back here, leaving a little bit of space so that this drawer will function. And then have the countertop come around so that, because it's 1,200 square feet, the whole house is, so we need to put a dining room table right there. And then we have two couches that will flank the fireplace. The fireplace will be updated at some point, but for this coming winter, it's going to be that little guy right there. And then we ordered a 36-inch countertop, or counter depth, refrigerator that's going to go right here. And then this guy needs some feet, but he's, a tall pantry. So you kind of get a feel for what it's, I hope you kind of get a feel for what it's going to end up being like. We'll do, it was suggested, my daughter, she has some good ideas. She said, what if instead of just going, because I have uppers and uppers, but not over where Dana is, we'll build a custom range hood and then have open shelving to the left of the custom range hood. She said, what if you did a second set, so you went even higher? Which I really like that idea. Of course, it's more money, so it might not happen right away, but it's always a possibility. And when you have a really small space, it's kind of wise to go vertical, I think.
11-foot ceilings.
11-foot ceilings, that's right, because that's kind of where you're using all of your space. So I don't know what you'd put up there. Maybe you put your Christmas dishes or extra toilet paper. I'm not sure, but it seems like a wise idea. So that's where we are today, and the flooring will be in next week. We stopped and ordered the flooring for the bedroom. It's carpeting, and then this is the color palette that we've got on the go over here. So we're doing vinyl plank in this color right here, and we're gonna do, it's called Cashmere by York, and then we're gonna do Gray Mist on the walls. And we're gonna do, it's called Tate Olive, that's upside down, Tate Olive. And I'm not sure what I'll do for the trim, but I think I'll do something maybe Balboa Mist, but I probably will go just a little bit darker than that even. So that's kind of the plan. That's where we are right now. And hopefully this time next week it will look even better.
Pretty darn good.
I'll take the level away from him. If she's level, she's level. Now we look for it.
Okay, so yesterday, a couple of my friends and I went away for the day. And the night before, I had been joking with Dana about how I was going to have a spa day and that he should be home though, and he would have lots of time to get all of the cupboards put right in. Anyway, sure enough, I come home yesterday and he has them all hung. He is the man. Okay, so I'm going to show you what they look like. So, first of all, he said IKEA is like, those folks know what they're doing. So we did put them up. I don't know if you'll see the 2x4 underneath. We did put them up a little higher than normal because I'm 6'1", so is my husband, and which for a woman that's pretty dang tall. And then like our son, he doesn't live here or anything, but he's 6'9". Like we're all just a really tall family. So it kind of makes sense. And also this is an 11-foot ceiling. So proportionately, I find it looks right. Like when I step back, these nice tall cupboards on these ceilings, it almost fools the eye into not realizing. I want them to look tall, but I don't want them to look disproportionate. I don't want the cupboards to look super small. So I feel like they just work. So right here we'll need a little spacer and probably another one here. This is going to be the dishwasher. And then over here you'll notice that there's a spacer going to be needed on this end and over here as well. Let me see if I can come behind this. But in order for it to pass the heater, the space heater, excuse me, floorboard, whatever this is called. What is this thing called? My soul. My brain just stopped working right there for a second. Baseboard heater. There you go. It would need to be out a little bit, so that's okay. We'll put a little spacer there too. And then this is going to be where the this is where the apron front sink will go. And then over here is the stove that's been ordered. And then we'll have some open shelving and open shelving. And then we'll do a range hood. And I can't decide whether I want the range hood to go all the way up or part of the way up. I'm leaning towards all the way up. And then you come around here a little bit. And I think this is basically where this will go. So the countertop will come over here like this, because you got to remember, this is like, that's the table area. The two sofas are going over here. Like this is a 1,200 square foot house. It's small. So I was thinking, well, what if you have like Christmas dinner or what have you, and and people, you want to have like your buffet kind of set up. If I had done it like my original plan, which was to put this guy in there and not have him, then it just would have been, I just think you would have had to put all of that buffet kind of style over here. And that to me feels like, what if somebody's in here cooking and then now people have to come in? Like it's just, you're in each other's way. This kind of keeps people on the outside. I kind of think so. So anyway, then we're going to still put him up on a platform of 2x4, and he will be the same height as what the cupboards are. And then there is the fridge. It's a 36-inch counter depth fridge that's coming for right here. He'll stick out just a tiny bit more, but he's still very, very narrow. I think he's going to be another 5 inches or 5 or 6 inches past the edge of that guy. So, but you still have over 4 feet, I believe, even with that. Let's see if I can tell you the truth here. Yeah, so like that goes to 54 inches. Take away, let's say 6. So now you're at 48. So you got 4 feet of walking space, which in general, the rule is you want a minimum of 3 feet. A minimum. But as you can see, that feels still ample. I don't feel like it's going to feel specifically too, because you'll be standing here at the fridge, open the fridge, and you're not going to be banging into the cupboard behind you. I like that. And probably you could squeeze in and let somebody get by. So, all those kind of considerations when you're talking about a house that is this small. Does this make anybody else anxious? The sheer mess. Does it make anyone else anxious? The fact that the beautiful leather couch happens to be delivered today, because when you order these couches, I ordered an article couch, which matches the couch that we had on Orange Street. And when you order it, you're basically at their mercy. Like, they'll bring it when they're going to bring it. And so today is the day that they're bringing it. I was like, okay, well, I'm not exactly ready for it, but hopefully we'll just leave it in the packaging and it will stay stay clean and not get filthy. So that's where we are today. I'm pleased with this progress. Dana goes back to school in about a week. I think he has to go back on Monday the 26th, if that's the right date. So anyway, and you'll see that in here, the carpet's been taken up, the bed's been delivered. So now I have wallpaper coming for this wall right here, and put that up. And then I'm going to paint the walls. Once I get the wallpaper, I'm going to pick a color from the wallpaper to paint these other walls. I would have liked to have had it done before the carpet got installed, but the truth is, another one, like the installer for the carpet, like, who knows when he can come. So since I don't really know when the carpet guy is going to come, I'm just going to go ahead and paint after the carpet gets installed. I think he'll probably be here next week, which I don't really love painting on top of carpet, but the wallpaper won't be here till the 28th, I don't believe. So, and then I just saw yesterday, I saw a garden door on Marketplace for like $250. I'm thinking that might look really nice right there. And I was at Martin's and they had, pardon me, they had a vanity. It was really nice. I really liked it. If anyone's looking for a vanity, that would be about, I think he's probably about 36 inches wide. He would be great. But I really think when you're in a small house, you have to be really deliberate about all your space. So I think what I want is one that is all the way from here to there. Like a double vanity, because there's not really any place to put towels and stuff. So I will have to keep all of my cleaning supplies under there, all my towels under there, all that stuff. It's gonna have to go in the same location. So I gotta have to be smart about that, even though smart would be to buy a $389 vanity that was real wood. It came with the beautiful solid surface top, and it would have been nice. I would have really liked it, but anyway. So that's the update, and we're moving right along, hoping to be in here very soon. I will say the appliances won't be here for another 7 weeks. So I think what we're gonna do is buy secondhand appliances. We're looking all the time, scouring Marketplace for secondhand hand appliances that we can put in one of the apartment renovations. Because one of the apartments, the big one, we have one house that has 3 units in it. And the one that's on the bottom floor has 4 bedrooms. It's actually, sorry, it's 2-story because it's the front part of the house. And those appliances have seen better days. So I think what we'll do is buy new to us appliances for that. And in the meantime, we'll use it because that apartment is not anywhere near ready to be done. And then we'll put them in there. So yeah, that's the update.